I'm used to counting money in the crib, but my mama talking shit and my family talking shit. I love my girl, she love.
Name one thing that got your ass whooped when you was a kid.
Anything. Anything.
Everything. Chanty B, name one thing that got your ass whooped when you was a kid.
Breathing.
Yeah. I don't know. Talking back.
Talking back for 500.
I gotta go one.
Which one?
Going in the kitchen after the kitchen closed.
Oh! You got your ass whooped for that?
That wasn't a rule for me.
I got my ass whooped one day because I was hot.
What?
Yeah. I was mad hot. Went to go get a fan. Fan unplugged my mother's phone call.
Oh shit.
Ended the whole
That's
night.
Comedy. That's
Ended
comedy.
the whole night.
That's funny. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Thank you. Anyway, welcome everybody to the True Vibe Crew Vibecast. What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's good?
What's good?
I am your host, the one and only, the True Being.
You ain't no host.
I am the host. I'm the host.
Yeah, you are.
I'm the host. I am YO Honcho. What's good? What's good? What's good? Vibey. Nope. Okay. To my right, I have the beautiful, the talented, the luscious, I don't know, the brave.
Brave?
What the hell?
What did I do, brave?
You're a woman. You step out the house every day. You brave.
We are tired
Oh my
of being
gosh.
superhuman, okay? I was a bum today.
Miss Chanty B.
Woo!
And to my left, I have the wild man. The wild man, the one and only hip hop's own NovaMandarke.
I'm not a wild man just because my hair is wild and my sweater is jungle.
It's wild, bro. You're just wild today.
Not a
You're wild today. Welcome to the Vibecast, ladies and gentlemen. We are brought to you and sponsored by our local weed man,
Always.
who brought us today some Mango Kush.
Mango Kush. It's the strain of the day.
Strain of the day.
Strain of the day.
Yay! So welcome to the Vibe. How was your weekend, guys?
It was good. Chill. Had a good. Went to the baseball game with you. You came to the baseball game with me.
Thank
That
you.
was pretty cool.
It was
Even
good.
though the Yankees got smacked.
10-zip.
It was bad.
10 zip, right?
It was really bad.
No, 10-1.
Yeah, they scored
Wow,
one.
what happened to the Yankees?
They got destroyed.
They're
That's what
bad.
happened. Yeah, Saturday was pretty good. Ended my night. I went to Stoned.
Oh, nice.
So the weed pusher.
The weed-a-ront.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. You can smoke while inside.
You can smoke in the restaurant?
Yes, you can smoke in the restaurant.
Sign us up.
Like when you go in, there's like you see how we got the ashtray on the table. They got an ashtray and a rolling tray on the table.
No, you could roll in there?
Yes, you can do everything in there. So it was a super dope experience. Of course, I always come pre-rolled, so I didn't have to roll anything, but it was fire. Food was fire. It's all you could eat. So it's like if they give you, it's 3 courses, and if you say they got the salad and the garlic knots, if you want more salad, you just be like, hey, can I get some more salad? They give you a whole brand new salad. Like it's all you can eat. It's pretty dope. Everything is infused except the water. So even your beverages.
That's a
So,
lot.
so I had a Sprite, and the Sprite had weed in it. And I had lemonade and lemonade.
But doesn't it taste like weed?
You don't taste it.
No.
It just doesn't taste like regular Sprite.
Mm.
Since we know what Sprite tastes like.
Mm.
But yeah, it was pretty dope. Good experience.
Good.
I was
That's
high
good.
until Sunday morning.
No.
Well, Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, that
Well,
shit
welcome
was
back to the
good.
real world.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Miss Chanty B, how was your weekend? Let the people know.
It was cool. It's cool. You know, worked, boring.
Yo, you cannot be always working. Like, you have to say something else. The people tired of you working.
What the fuck
You are-
would you
you are a
expect?
woman.
I was
That's what we
working.
You are a woman.
Like I was working.
We
I
wanna
had a
hear you
difficult
roar.
fucking week.
What?
You had a
then I
difficult
ended up-
fucking
yeah,
week?
I had a difficult fucking week. You want me to ruin the vibe?
No.
I tried to keep it like cool, you know? Shit. But
Gotta
since you
ruin
want to
it.
know, I had a
Gosh.
difficult fucking week since the beginning of the week, since fucking Sunday or Saturday. And it went through, that energy went through the whole week, and I just let it be what it was. I went through it, but yet Sunday was a nice day. It was very, oh my
Very beautiful weather.
beautiful weather.
Very
This
beautiful.
past Sunday, one exciting thing, we drove past, like we was driving, right? And we was like, oh my God. And all we see is this Israeli diplomat cars with police. Yes. Like, it was like hounded him. I've seen an escort before, but nothing like this. So
huge motorcade.
So yes, it was like motorcade. People with machine guns out the back of the thing. Yes, and then we was like driving, and then we looked. We was like, holy shit! It must have been the prime minister or some shit.
Yeah,
we was like,
whoever the leader is.
We was like, holy shit! There was helicopters in the sky. We knew it was real when they turned off our fucking radio.
We went
the
by,
radio's like,
oh yeah, it was.
I was like, oh shit!
She was hype.
I was
She was
hype.
hype about it.
I was scared.
She was scared about it.
I was scared because I was like, yo, if somebody wants it out for them, it's gonna be a whole fucking Transformers movie on this bridge.
That's crazy.
There's gonna be some Liam Nelson, not even on his level. Who the fuck would it? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, it would have been like
Steven Seagal.
Fast and Furious.
Yes, like what the fuck? I would have been on the
Rock
highway.
caught a car.
What? Yo. Well, you had a great. That was like your highlight of your weekend.
Yeah,
huh?
like
That's good.
like,
That's
and
cool.
it was just a really really nice day on
Beautiful
Sunday.
weather.
It felt like there
Felt
was a
like
lot of love
9/11
in the
weather.
air. A lot of people was just chilling, trying to just live as normal as they could. So I appreciated that energy from everybody outside that day. And even today was a very beautiful day.
Look at that. A great word from Miss Chanty B to start y'all off while she drinks her tea. Ooh, you see how I put that? Don't hate. Don't hate. Well, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for clicking on our face. Hold on, let me thank the people first. Thank you for clicking on our face.
Nobody wants to thank you. Just talk.
And what's good? My weekend was beautiful. I enjoyed it. I spent it with all of you guys. So I have nothing bad to say about my weekend. I do have other bad things to say about the weekend.
Which one?
Not the weekend, the person.
No.
I don't know.
The weekend, as far as like bad things that happen.
Nowadays.
So what happened?
You know what bad happened? Ja Rule versus Fat Joe happened. Did you watch it?
I didn't.
Oh my God, did you watch it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was at work.
Okay, first of all, I'm done with verses.
You didn't watch the whole thing.
I watched enough. I watched enough to know that I'm done with it. I'm done watching my heroes embarrass themselves on national TV or national YouTube, wherever they putting this stuff at. I'm sick of it. I can't see it no more.
I just think that like I'm not a Fat Joe fan. So
But
I
you
don't
respect
really-
his music.
I don't really even know his music, to be honest with you. Like I know his hits, but I don't know what he was singing. Like I'm not a Fat Joe fan. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of people out there that's probably not Fat Joe fans. Like so, like watching it, it was just a heavy imbalance of energy for me. Like it was like Ja Rule had like shit that made you feel like Ja Rule owned that time and that space at that time. He had Ashanti. He had the game on lock for a minute with his, and then Fat Joe, it was just like he wasn't matching that energy. And I also think that the crowd, like when I say the difference between the Dipset and the Locks, and that crowd is probably because before, I think it would have been a better crowd, but you got the vaccination thing going on. So no, seriously. So I think less people was in the stadium.
COVID is affecting this shit.
So the energy wasn't being matched. It was like he was screaming out to an empty room.
They shouldn't be performing in front of anybody. They should have kept it how it was. That's what's ruining it.
The fans, you think is ruining it?
Hell yeah.
Why?
Because as you can see with the Locks and Dipset, the fans decided kind of messed up the show. Because it's like, oh, the Locks, they're like, oh yeah, oh, and then Dipset does a song, and then it's like half the crowd is singing the songs, but it's like songs that everybody knows, but you can tell people are playing the cool new. It's New York, bro. It's the same shit you get every time you do anything in New York. People are too cool to do anything. When you go to concerts, people are too cool to cheer. People are too cool to act like you know the words of the song, bro. It was the #1 song. You know the words to that song, but you don't sing the words.
But I feel like the Locks and them, that crowd was hype. I feel like that crowd was about it, and for some reason the energy at this
that crowd was more of a battle rap crowd. If you watch versus,
it was just like an
not-
energy.
not-
For me, it was like an energy that wasn't there. He wasn't being met. Ja Rule had a tons of energy the whole time, and he was like trying to engage the crowd, but you couldn't really hear. So I'm thinking maybe this one fucked up because of the screening now, because people have to have vaccinations to come in. So half of your audience is not there. You know what I mean? And who's gonna fucking go get a vaccine just to go to Fat Joe?
But I
they
love,
shouldn't have crowds.
I love hip hop and I love celebrating our people, but I think that they should sit down and let us celebrate them.
Huh?
Like basically, if Fat Joe and Ja Rule is gonna do a versus, I think we should have DJs playing the songs and they're in the crowd and we're telling them how much we love them. I don't want to see Fat Joe up there
But
telling
isn't
me
it
how
the
many
essence
hits he
of hip
have.
hop? Isn't that the essence of hip hop?
Yes, but we decide what's the hits, not them. No, like we don't decide what the hits are.
Yeah,
Like we
They're
took
already-
we
they're
took
already-
Cardi's song and made it a
But
hit.
they're already hits. If you already made it a hit, it doesn't matter.
I
It's a
know,
hit.
but we know it's a hit. I don't need Ja Rule sitting here telling me, "Yo, I ran this," but like, bro,
But
we
it's
got
all
you.
masculine
But that's the point.
ego.
But that's the point. They're doing that because there's people who weren't alive during that time watching this versus battle, have no idea about any of that shit.
I don't
But
know.
you had to feel like, for me, Ja Rule was a complete feeling. Like being from Queens and having this dude just have this DMX kind of flow, you know what I mean, come out and make and collaborate with females on tracks and like have that conversation through hip hop between male and female on one track. That was something that was new, and I feel like, you know, like I just don't feel like it was a good match. I thought it would have been good. I thought Joe had shit, but he don't really have. Like, he has more of underground work going on in the industry, like, you know, finding, like, you know,
Yeah,
discovering
it
talent.
felt like he took
and
a lot of time
producing
off
and
too
stuff like that.
after Big Pun. It felt like he gave it like he
I
came
just
out
think
and then
that-
Pun came out.
I think he's a terrible person, and that's why he can't go nowhere in life.
This has been a Chanty B announcement. Fat Joe is now a terrible person.
I mean, he is. You see how he talks to women? Not just like what he said to Vita and Little Mo.
How do you
but
feel about that, being a strong black woman?
I just feel like men should stop talking to females any kind of way. But it's a lot of females around men that talk like that. It allow men to talk like that. So when they get, you know, chastised about it, or when Ja Rule was like, yo, chill, that's, you know, chill. Like, it's like not normal. Like, they're taking like, oh my God, like, what, I didn't do anything wrong because my girl Remy over here likes it. And she doesn't mind, and she doesn't mind, So all of them.
But that's because Remy got a Birkin.
So did Ashanti.
And so they could be called whatever they want. They bags is matching.
But anyway.
You see the difference? The other girls didn't get anything, so they're gonna complain about everything.
But
is that bad?
he said that before. He said that before they got their Birkin bags.
Oh, he said it before they got the bags and then pulled them out and
See, you
gave them
didn't
the
watch
bags?
it, so.
Because I seen highlights. I seen the bags.
Yeah, see, that's stupid. That's what all people do in the world. They just look at the highlights. Yeah, you have to watch.
I'm sorry, I didn't read the comments.
Yeah, versus don't need fans. I think fans ruin it. They ruin the atmosphere of what it originally was. Just think about it. If the Dipset and Locks thing had no fans, completely,
I want Drew Hill
it
and
would have
Jodeci.
been completely different.
I
It would
want
have been a
Drew Hill and
completely different
Jodeci.
thing.
You want Drew Hill, Jodeci?
Drew Hill
Who you
and
want?
Jodeci, and I want to be there.
How do you feel? Hold on.
Yo,
Hold on.
we listened to somebody did it, like how you said, on a DJ. That shit was fire. It had everybody in the shop bumping. Like, oh, we was like, it made us so crazy. Like, we was like battling with each other. Like, no, Drew Hill had that one. Drew Hill had that one.
Nah,
No,
Drew
Drew Hill
got
got
some shit.
mad hits.
Drew Hill got hits.
And Jodeci got mad hits. No, you gotta listen
Bro,
to
let me tell
it.
you something. My man Nokia, he was on his bullshit.
But they wouldn't do 20. I don't think they would do 20.
Yeah, probably do
They
15.
would probably do 10 or 15.
Yeah, but it'll still be good as fuck.
It will be very good. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
Drew Hill has hits.
They just gotta take the fans out.
How do you
Drew
feel?
Hill has hits.
How do y'all feel that Diddy said that
He's stupid.
that my man
Diddy
Jermaine
needs to
don't
shut
want
up.
no issues?
Diddy's dumb. Diddy clearly doesn't even know Jermaine Dupri's
Hold
camera.
on. Hold on. Who's the king of remixes? Diddy or Jermaine?
That's hard. It depends.
Stump the room. I like when I stump the room.
It depends. It depends on what you go for. Because they both did different. They had different sets of artists.
All right, they had different artists because he did more R&B, right?
No, they both did. They both did.
No, did Jermaine do more R&B because he had more R&B artists?
He had more R&B artists, but he didn't do more. I don't think he did more R&B remixes because of that. I'm just saying they had different like. You gotta think about it. Most of Puff remixes are more hip hoppy songs.
Pop.
Yeah, the Gina Thompson joint when he threw Missy on it, like that's a hip hoppy song. He had hip hop artists. He had like Biggie. Like you can't flavor in your ear remix. So what are you gonna do with that? That's not fair.
It's not fair.
Jermaine Dupri didn't have rappers like that. So like he had Chris. He had like the kid. He had the kids. Like he had the Brat.
I'm smoking with y'all.
And he had, like you said, he had a lot of art. Like he had Escape. Like he had R&B. Like Jermaine Dupri is more well-rounded than Diddy will ever be, in my opinion, because of that. Because he worked with Michael Jackson. He's worked with millions of R&B acts. He's worked with rappers.
I don't think it's fair to put them in the same story.
No, it's fair. It's very fair. But I think Diddy's delusional, and Diddy. So I think what Diddy's doing is deflecting because he knows JD would give him a problem. Woo! So he keeps asking for Dr. Dre.
Well, he knows
knowing that Dr. Dre is never gonna do a versus against anyone.
But why won't people think out the box and just be like, okay, I'll challenge you, like how Ja Rule was like, nigga, you was out before me and ended after me and I still got more hits than you. So why don't we do it where, like, versus where you got a Diddy versus a DJ Khaled?
Nah. DJ Khaled would get destroyed.
You know what it is?
DJ Khaled doesn't have classics.
Diddy got a certain amount of cards in his deck that if you pull out, it's over.
No. Watch this. DJ Khaled has no repertoire.
He can pull out Ross, though.
DJ Khaled has no repertoire. DJ Khaled songs are DJ Khaled songs with 100 artists on it. Diddy can pull out catalogs from one artist and destroy DJ Khaled. He can play. I'm not
Diddy
saying
that he can't, but I'm just saying that DJ Khaled is his catalog is long for the amount of years that he's been here.
No lotto. Diddy would. I'm saying Diddy would win, but Khaled would Khaled got some bangers. Khaled got Drake stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like in my head, like when I'm thinking about it, it's like why do we look at it through the lenses of like, oh, like the same age group? Why don't we think about versus like
she went old versus young like that?
But this is what I'm saying. When you do that, the
or
new people don't have classics.
In a catalog.
Diddy has automatics.
But it takes time to make classics. We're not gonna base it off a classic.
Diddy has automatics.
So that's like putting Migos versus Bone Thugs, right?
That would be weird.
That'd be weird?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's different styles of music completely. Migos is more party music. Bone Thugs is more, they're lyrical, spiritual, singing, like melody guys. The Migos is talking about selling drugs and they're hip hop and party dude. It's complete that you wouldn't be, like if you did like 3 6 Mafia versus like, you have to do like somebody that's like the same. So if you did like 3 6 Mafia versus Migos, okay, that they trap music, okay, that's cool. If you're gonna do like, who did you say? You said who versus Migos?
Migos and Bone Thugs.
If you're gonna do Bone Thugs, you gotta think about somebody that's new school that would match up with Bone Thugs in terms of the style wise. So that it wouldn't be like, oh, the Migos, this song is hard by the Migos, and then Bone Thugs is playing first of the month. You like that? It throws a vibe completely off. Like how you had Ja Rule and Fat Joe, they make the same kind of the bop. They have the same type of bop with their music.
Ja Rule would have been great with like
50 Cent.
They can't do, you know that's never
or if you had to put him up against anybody else, like it would have been like Ja Rule and God rest DMX. It would have been.
I don't like that same voice. They voice are the same. You know who I think?
I think Ja Rule is too R&B for to battle DMX in the verses.
And I think Fat Joe should have went against Rick Ross or somebody like that.
Like in terms of new school,
yeah,
that would work. See, something like that would make sense.
Is too smooth.
Ross and
up against Ross and
Joe.
I said Ross and Joe.
Oh yeah.
Ross, see like something like that would make sense.
That would have been better because like then you could see their bars because I think that's what Joe was giving. He was giving great bars, but he wasn't giving great music. And I feel like Ja Rule made great music, but he didn't have a lot of bars. So it's like he probably did, but it wasn't like how like. It was just an odd comparison because if Joe had a good song, that good song was heard by 50% less people than, you know, because it's like, it's like when you read a certain type of book. You read this book, you read that book, you got an audience for both books. I feel like that's what they were. Like, Joe is like, you know what I mean? Like, he's descriptive. He's you know, he's gonna put his work in it. Not saying that Ja Rule does, but he made more music that gave us feeling and culture and memories around a certain space and time. So I would pick, so if I had to do verses, we would be picked off of what that person did around that specific time, because music is about a feeling. So it's like to put Ja Rule and in fact Joe together, it's not, oh, if their music is good, it's about that feeling that you would get. And the only one who would be comparable is 50 Cent.
That's why I always said I never wanted to see Hov versus Nas. It's too different.
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
It wouldn't look good on stage because number one, they're both great, but it's two different styles.
The only people it would have, if Biggie lived long enough, it would have to been Hov and Big.
That's it.
But we don't know where Big. You don't know what Big would have turned into.
We wouldn't.
No,
I don't. Star.
No, he probably would
We
have.
don't know what type of music he would have made.
We
have no idea.
We would. Yeah.
You can't say you know because you don't. You didn't know what Hov was gonna be. No one knew that. You didn't know.
You wanna know why I know?
A lot of people didn't know that Hov could make a party song.
You wanna know why I know that Biggie, from a spiritual aspect, why Biggie would have just
He was
been,
always ahead of the game when he was young.
No, because he's struggled. So that's one thing that creates and cultures music and hip hop is that fucking struggle of being a black nigga. Like, and I think he embodied being a black nigga. Like, so it was like he will always ride off of that idea over and over and over again. So for me, I think that Biggie would have stayed fly.
Me too.
I can't see him do it. I can see him falling back, but I can't really imagine him just losing talent.
Not to cut you off, but before he passed, he was setting up a label. He had he was actually trying to make Diddy rap because he wanted to make Diddy under his label. Like, he was doing a lot of things to make himself an executive to make more money because he didn't see a lot of money in rap. And that's when he had his daughter and he wanted to make money. And that's when he wanted to put himself in those executive roles.
He probably would have been one of our billionaires.
100%.
He would have been like Rick Ross.
And like imagine he would have had his own label. You think Hov wouldn't have signed with him?
I don't know. That I don't know. There could be some rivalry.
They already had Rockefeller.
I know, but you don't think they would have did some kind of something with Hov? Hov was his man.
Yeah, but so was Tupac.
Yeah.
So
Hov first album was out before Biggie died.
You gotta be careful when people rise and ascend over you. You know what I mean? Like, and when y'all all either all equally talented in different ways, or there's an imbalance in talent, somebody's gonna get jealous.
Yep.
Somebody's gonna get jealous, and it's not because they don't love you or whatever. They just don't know how to manage their love. I feel like jealousy is like that. Like, it's like you just don't know how to manage what you love. You're always jealous of what you want. So it's like, I want that, but I want it for me, not for her or him. So it turns into this, oh, fuck that nigga, he think he will. Like, it's the defense mechanism my ego's put up in response to our feelings of, I want what they got. You know what I mean? So I feel like you put all of those powerful people in one room, they're going to develop some sort of jealousy because somebody's going to have something somebody else wants. And
we will never find out. So God rest the souls of Biggie Smalls, Tupac, and everybody else we lost in hip hop.
Facts.
What up, Pop Smoke, and all the rest of the people we love. And speaking of legends, because we're gonna stay on our hip hop legends. One of our legends is rolling over in her grave, and her name is Whitney Houston.
Wow.
Because Lizzo says she wants to remake The Bodyguard.
No, for what, huh? I'm not getting into this because
it's a movie. Who cares? They remake everything.
I'm not saying
but
shit.
This is one of our classics.
It doesn't matter. They remake everything. I'm over it. They remake everything. So
how do you feel about the remake of Will Smith's show, The Fresh Prince?
I already knew that was gonna happen when they did the trailer.
I wonder how that's gonna be. I'm curious.
It's the same. The people who made the original thing are the ones working on it. Will Smith is just an executive.
You see, because I'm one of those weird people who did. Weird black people who never really watched Martin. I watched.
And that's why you don't have. That's why you light skin, because you didn't get your full black card.
That's a good
How
one.
dare you not watch Martin?
I did watch Martin. Don't think I didn't watch
You just
Martin.
said that.
No. I didn't watch Martin how y'all watch Martin. Y'all know the words and all of this stuff. Oh,
He does.
like I was
kid.
not like one of those. Like I would watch Martin all the time. Don't get me wrong. It's just that I didn't watch Martin on a consecutive. Like, oh, I gotta go and watch Martin. Like Martin was just a part of my black TV. It wasn't something that I ran to. It wasn't something that I wasn't attached to Martin. But there was something about Will Smith and his family structure. And it was something about...
Oh, that's because you grew up with a father in your house.
Shut the hell up.
Yo. That just might be it. I don't know.
It might be because I was always attracted to Bill Cosby and how they sat around and ate.
Yeah,
so it was like I love Family Matters.
She's a nuclear family type of person.
I love Family Matters, but I never really watched it.
That's what it is. She likes the black. She likes the idea of the nuclear family, a mother, father.
Yeah, I do like that idea.
I
do like. I mean, like, who wouldn't want their mother and their father to sit around the table with them?
Nah,
I remember I went to a psychiatrist. He said that that shit was like. That was like a big deal. That was a big deal for us. It's not funny. It's not because I'm high either. I'm telling you the truth. This is about honesty.
That's real shit.
Like, yo, I used to be like, I want my family to be like Bill Cosby. Like,
that's crazy.
And they put that nigga in the grave. Like, yo, I wanted that. Like, you know what I mean?
I wanted my family to be like the X-Men, because I wanted powers. I was tired of being regular.
He's so unreasonable.
How is that unreasonable?
I had a wild imagination as a child. Like,
I wanted my mom to be Magneto so I could have powers too,
well,
damn it.
It's not gonna happen.
Nah. I don't have a problem with it just because of how they're doing it. They didn't like see the trailer and then like took over from the dudes.
But how who they gonna get to like hold her up when he was running her through the thing?
Well, is Will Smith gonna be a part in it?
I'm talking about Lizzo.
No, he's
in the bodyguard. How they gonna?
I'm not responding to none of this.
So basically, what it is, I don't know if you've seen it when they did the original trailer, when they made it, they were just making it to make it.
Yeah.
And Will Smith saw it and actually liked it and hit them up and got the show greenlit.
He's
just an executive producer. He's basically Will Smith is just helping them. It's basically helped them get it on TV. That's all he did.
Alright.
So it's basically whoever the writers and stuff is all the people who originally was doing this.
That's
stuff.
cool.
So that's the only good thing about it.
Alright.
It should be good. It's not like Fresh Prince. It's like a reimagining.
Okay.
How you feel about making Wonder Years black?
I love
I seen that commercial today.
I was trying to tell him, I was like, that shit was coming back. That shit was coming back.
He looks just like Don Cheadle, bro.
Oh
he does.
He looks just like Don Cheadle, bro. I seen the commercial and I heard Don Cheadle's voice, so I looked up and the little kid was there. I said, oh shit. Yeah. He looks exactly like
You think it's gonna be good?
Yes.
Yeah, it'll probably be funny. Yes. It's probably gonna be.
You tuning in?
When is Stranger Things coming?
Stop asking about Stranger Things. You always asking about the old things. Stop bringing your exes back. Oh, speaking of your exes. Is August Alsina gonna kill himself or he just retiring from music?
What are you talking about? What is
he put out a crazy tweet talking about to all the people who care about me, family and friends. This is the project I just put out is the last project you're gonna hear and see from me or whatever. I'm gonna take some laps around the sun. What is he talking about? Is he gonna kill himself?
I don't know.
If so, can we watch?
Yo,
shut the fuck up.
What is wrong with this guy?
I seen a movie about that the other day. That's why. It was like they put on the internet like,
please
oh,
excuse him.
we're gonna. He's trying to get hits. I'm asking you. You like August Alsina?
I mean, like that sounds like August Alsina.
Being August Alsina.
Yeah, and he's never gonna deal. He's gonna always stay in this lower state of mind because I don't know why.
That kid be bugging.
I don't know why.
You fuck with August? Like to the point where you would stop him from trying to kill himself?
Nah, he's at the point probably nobody could help him.
I thought the sex was helping with Jada.
It was until Will stepped in.
He fucked it up.
Yes, god damn, Will, you could have just let her have that one. Damn.
He was getting jealous. He was getting jealous.
No, August started running.
She probably was happy.
Yeah, August started singing about it.
August was running
because she was laying it down. Mamacita was laying it down. Jada needs to come out with a book. How I made August Alsina go straight edge.
What?
Straight edge? He's definitely not straight edge. He's trying to kill himself.
After he fucking...
Hold on. I like the way he made his suicide notes
He
sexy.
didn't make no suicide note. This
Whatever
is allegedly.
it was, alleged suicide note. He made it sexy. He only put a picture of like his lips.
He just wants attention. Just leave him alone.
He only posted a picture of his lips. I've never seen a alleged suicide note sexy before.
Bye. Good night.
That nigga's nuts. Next.
All right, what's going on with Nicki Minaj? Because somebody has to fill me in.
She's retarded.
I don't know what happened. All I know,
I'm the Twitter guy.
hold on. All I know is that they was talking about. She posted something on Instagram talking about they trying to kill her family in Trinidad. She posted the girl's picture and the phone number and stuff.
I will tell you what.
Yeah, fill me in. I have no.
Let this shit drop.
I have no idea what's going on. Somebody fill me in with Nicki.
So, the dumbass named Nicki Minaj sends out a tweet. Sends out a couple tweets. The first tweet was about the Met Gala. As we know, the Met Gala happened last week.
Oh, about the vaccination.
She said she didn't go to the Met, and somebody was asking like, "Oh, why we didn't see Nicki at the Met Gala?" Somebody just asked that randomly. She responded and said, "Yo, the Met Gala wanted people to be vaccinated. Mm-hmm. I'm not getting vaccinated for the Met Gala." Mm-hmm. She could have stopped there. The tweet should have stopped there, and everybody would have been like, "That makes sense. I'm not just gonna get the vaccination just to go to this one event."
Yeah.
Makes sense. Her tweet continues.
Because her uncle was.
No. Her tweet continued as in saying like, "Oh, I'm not getting vaxxed yet because I want to do my own research."
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. One, what research is Nicki Minaj gonna do? She's not a fucking scientist.
Nobody is. Vaccinated, unvaccinated. Vaccinated people be like, "Oh, yeah, I know this too."
She's number one, she's not
vaccinated.
She's not a scientist. So whatever research she's gonna do is bullshit. She's just saying that to say that.
Fully vaccinated people talk like this.
And then, so then she tweets something else afterwards, and it was to the tune of, "My cousin's friend in Trinidad said that he got the vaccine, and 2 weeks later his balls swelled up, and now his wife has called off their marriage.
Infertile.
Now he's infertile apparently."
What is happening here?
And everybody laughed. Everyone on the internet.
Infertile. What is the word for the man?
No, he's infertile.
Oh,
Well, not infertile. He's sterile.
His nuts is gone.
No, so everyone on the internet laughed at her because everyone immediately said, "No, dummy. That wasn't a fucking side effect of the vaccine. That nigga has an STD, and his wife called off the wedding because he has an STD."
Why does bad things keep happening to Nicki?
How they know he has an STD?
Chantel.
But they not doctors, like you said. They not doctors.
And doctors were on Twitter saying swelling of the balls has never been a reaction to any of the vaccines.
They don't know.
No, Chantel, if you look up swelling of the balls, it is connected to an STD.
All right, so he swelled his balls up.
He basically cheated on he cheated on his girl, got an STD, and tried to blame it on the vaccine. That's what happened. So Nicki Minaj tweets this out.
Oh my God.
So because Nicki Minaj because
he was sterile. That takes a while to know he was sterile.
Exactly. He had an STD, bro. It was funny, but the whole joke is, you just aired this man's laundry out to the world, so now people started looking for the man with the swollen testicles. Because if you say something like that and you say it's due to COVID,
I never thought about looking for him.
So then again, you gotta remember who Nicki Minaj is. Nicki Minaj has millions and millions of followers. So, and she has people who are so stupid that they hang on every word she says.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, ask a question.
Who really cares?
No
because
one.
This is out of control.
It's so funny.
Number one, Nicki Minaj has to stop. You want to know why?
Because her husband.
Because yes,
and to make matters worse,
they're undercharged. They
just got charged. They just got indicted. That's one.
Indicted, Jane.
Two.
Indicted.
Nicki and her husband because they're
they went to go.
Wait,
I'll let you know.
I'm not going Watch this.
Because that shit is abnormal.
No, because
what's happening to her
it's not
abnormal.
Weird. It's her fault.
But look at Tatiana and Ty. They just with sexual trafficking
No,
little
but
girls
listen,
and they just got off.
Because they shut the fuck up and
No, they paid that
slowly
fucking money.
and they slowly shut up. You didn't hear from them on the internet for a little bit when that happened.
She don't
right?
have no friends around her, Nicki. Nicki don't
what
have no more
happened?
friends.
So
It's obvious.
Nicki Minaj and her husband were harassing the girl that he
Yeah.
raped.
Yeah, because they were threatening to kill her.
Yes, so now she filed charges, and now they're gonna end up going to jail for harassing her.
Indicted, Jane. Indicted.
That was a great. I love that movie.
Who's gonna be the baby's
I don't know, and it's not
Who's
going
her
to
friend?
Trinidad. She has no friend.
Lauren London is her friend, and
Lauren
somebody
is
else.
not taking it. She is taking care of other people's babies right now. She don't have the time.
So yeah. On top of her doing this with the COVID shit, they are now about to go to jail.
Indicted, Jane.
What?
Indicted, Jane. Indicted.
Fun with Dick and Jay.
Oh my God,
So
Nicki Minaj.
You never seen that movie?
Let me tell you something. The day she hated, you didn't see Fun with Dick and Jay yet. That's why you're a little bit more light skinned today.
What?
Because that has a black class. There's no black people in it.
It's hilarious.
Cardi B, the hate that Cardi B got from Nicki Minaj has
all coming
turned
back.
into something
Somebody
so
sprinkled that
nasty.
Santeria on her.
Cardi B did.
Because let me tell you something. The rapey husband, Nicki, I love you. The rapey husband.
He's not rapey. He's a rapist.
No, fuck them Queens bitches. They be mad. They be mad bullies.
The best thing that ever happened to she hates women. I'm telling you, it's not
no. She said, "Fuck them Queens bitches."
She's
Where
from
are you
Harlem.
from,
She's from Harlem. She's from Harlem.
You're from
I'm from Queens.
She's from Harlem. She's from
And I'm
Harlem.
not talking about all females, just the fucking kind of females she is. Them bully bitches.
You from Harlem? You're not
Them
from
bully
Queens.
bitches.
I
I
know
don't
you
like
live-
that.
I know you
She
live
a
in
bully. I don't like those Queens bully bitches out there, and not the good ones. They are.
Chanty B is triggered.
You have been bullied.
Yes.
That's a whole nother show. We're gonna do a
She's a
show on
bully.
bullying. We're gonna star you.
Shut the fuck up.
Who's carrying Lizzo on the stage on the scene when he?
I'm not talking
We're
about
not talking
this.
about this. Next. Next.
Oh, I wanted to ask you a question because we wanted to get it documented.
Yeah.
Because me and Chanty B was talking about music in the car the other day. We always in the fucking car. That's like our story of our life. We
What's
always
the
go
question?
somewhere. The question was, we were doing our top 4 hip hop artists before we get off music. Top 4 hip hop. No, not of all time. Like of now.
Like
so
right
we had
now?
So it was like Drake, Cole, Kendrick, like that. And then I always put like Sean. If you want to put Sean or Wale. I don't know who you want to put
That's
there.
hard.
Let's say Sean.
It's either Sean or Wale.
Yeah, so we just gonna say
It's
Sean.
like A-B.
All right, so let's just say Sean, right? So my list was, you already know,
Drizzle.
Drake, Kendrick, Cole, Sean.
Mhm.
Hers was,
I don't remember.
it was
Kendrick.
Cole. Kendrick, Cole, Drake,
Terrible.
Sean.
Terrible list.
And we want to
Terrible.
Damn, he destroyed your
Terrible. I'm
list.
sorry. J. Cole will never be over Drake. I'm sorry. He talked about college for too long.
All right, so we wanted to get it documented because hers is, like I said,
Yeah, I already knew her list. I already knew it. As soon as you said who the 4 was, I already knew the list.
Kendrick, Cole, Drake, Sean. I was Drake, Kendrick, Cole, Sean.
Drake, Kendrick, Sean, Cole.
Oh my God! You put we not gonna argue. We just wanted to get.
Big Sean's catalog is way better than J. Cole's catalog.
Oh my God!
Catalog, I'm like,
Yo, I'm not even gonna.
based off of originality.
Who plays J. Cole's first? Who knows a song
Hold
off J. Cole's
on,
first album?
hold on. First off, we not arguing on this side. That's for a whole nother show. I just wanted to get it documented on this episode.
Yeah, Cole's last one.
So just in case, like when albums come out, we can start bringing these topics back
Sean.
up.
Sean is third.
No.
I got Sean over Cole.
You bugging. I
All
just wanted
season
to.
You're
was one
bugging.
of the best.
You're talking about that's one album. How many albums
Doesn't
does J.
matter.
Cole have?
We not talking about
Doesn't
that right
matter.
now.
Chanty B can't even name a song off his first album.
Drake has a whole slave ship.
Yo, check it.
That he gets
We not gonna do this whole Drake thing.
All
We're not
right,
doing that today.
like,
You name a
you
song
think
from
that's
J. Cole's
not-
first
We're not
album?
doing it. We're not doing it. Hold on.
Any of you?
For this.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, all of the lights. Look,
That's
check
not
it.
even what?
It's a freestyle. Look, it was. I read a story the other day. Right? It was
He named the Kanye West song.
this lady in Chicago. Right? She worked at a Subway. This man came in with a gun.
Like
And was
Subway restaurant?
Subway restaurant.
Like sandwiches?
Yeah, sandwiches.
Okay.
The guy came in with a gun and was like, yo, trying to rob the place. She was scared at first. When he tried to grab her, she wrestled the gun from the dude. And now she had the gun and was chasing him and all that. chased him out the store, got him out.
Okay.
She defended her store.
Yeah.
The next day, it got out on the news that this happened, and the footage got out, and it went out on the internet. And Subways called her like, yo, get all the footage down off the internet or you fired.
Hmm?
And they fired her because there's no way you can get things taken off of the internet.
What?
She was fired for defending her store. So I wanted to take a poll.
That doesn't even make sense.
I want to take a poll. What would you do to defend your
Nah, I
job?
need to see the article.
You're butchering this. I am not
bro.
butchering this story. This is word to my children.
I think you're butchering this story.
The lady.
Because there's no way that anyone rational would ask a normal person, hey, I need you to get this video off the internet.
This is word to
If
me.
she didn't post a video.
Chanty B is the queen of Google. She probably don't have her jacket
I
on
need
right
to,
now.
I'm gonna look this up later.
It's
It's a Chicago woman
I need to read
who
this
was
story.
fired for defending
I need to read
her
this.
job.
I need to read this myself. I understand the firing because I understand that part, but I think you're butchering it a little bit.
I'm not butchering it. Why would you think that? You think I'm over exaggerating the story?
No, I think you're messing it up.
No,
I think
I'm
you're
not.
messing the details up.
I'm not. Because I wanted to know what would you do to defend your job? Like if a dude came in railing with a gun, would you just give him
What
the
do
money
you
or you
want?
fighting
Take
back?
it. Take the bread, bro. It's
You
not
just
my
taking
money.
the bread?
It's not my money, bro. They tell you that's the number one thing they tell you. If someone comes in robbing the store, give them everything.
They say that?
Yes. You're gonna argue with someone with a gun? Yo, you dumb, bro. This nigga gonna die. You gonna die. You gonna be the only dead nigga here.
No, but
You're gonna sit there like, no, I'm not gonna give you the money. No, pal, you're dead. The fuck, nigga, here's the money. I don't care. It's not my money. The shit is insured. You don't know that?
I don't think the money's insured.
The money is insured, bro.
In a Subway?
It's a company. Yo, I'm not risking
No,
my
but
life,
I'm
bro.
not. I didn't. No, but she fought the guy off. You wouldn't even try to fight the guy off.
Bugging, bro. That's because he grabbed her. If he didn't grab her, she wouldn't have fought the nigga off, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So he shouldn't have grabbed. That was his fault. He got fought off because of himself. He's an idiot. He's a terrible robber. You have a gun. What are you touching people for? You just point the gun at people. That's all you have to do.
Well, we seen you robbed before.
No, I've never robbed anyone.
Is
But it's
Chanty B getting the story?
Mm-hmm.
What is my story correct or what? Please let Novacation know.
Subway.
Oh my God, you just now Googling it. I can't even say
Says
Google.
she's suspended after defending herself during robbery.
Thank you. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Give it to me. Let the people know.
What?
That
I
I'm
didn't
right.
tell you. I was just trying to get it.
Oh, okay. While he looks that up.
It's just strange. That's just strange. It's strange with. It's just so hard being black. Like that's a black girl.
No, I
Was
think
it
she was
black?
Mexican.
Oh well, it's hard being them too.
She was Mexican.
It's hard. It's hard being like one of these kind of people like that got melanin.
But if Subway would have called you and said, "Yo, get those videos off the internet," what you would have did?
Subway, she could go find another job. Fuck Subways. She's gonna sue them.
They eat mad fresh.
No, they don't. Their bread is made up. They said it's like 90% sugar.
I know. I heard it's not even real bread.
Yeah.
And I heard that the meat is not even meat.
Oh Lord, that's terrible.
Yeah. So don't eat out of Subways.
Ooh, you're not supposed to be doing this.
And don't eat out of what's the other store that we hate the sandwiches in?
Arby's.
No, with the Jersey Mike's. Don't
Jersey.
eat there.
I never had no damn
These
Jersey.
struggles.
Don't eat there. Oh, I wanted to ask you a question.
What?
Does Russell Wilson really have a side baby?
I was trying to find out. Only got a very few. I didn't get a lot of information on it.
I know we just jumping from topic to topic right now while he's still looking up that topic trying to see if I was lying. But I was just thinking about it because I was just reading the story the other day, and it's like, yo, that joint kind of got swept under the rug, which made me believe it's true. Like, they was paying people. I think Sierra was like, bitch.
Yeah, I mean, I would too if I was Ciara. I would have been like, ooh, and it's gonna look crazy. So if it's true, I give her 3 years
That's it?
with this relationship. I'm really reaching 3 years.
I think that is
So in
over.
3 years, I think that's what I'm saying. I'm reaching. I would expect that their marriage would be, if it's true, we're gonna know it's true. It's if in the next 3 years they get divorced. So anywhere between now and the next 3 years, like, because she's not gonna be able to take that. Like, no matter how much you paid and how much you want your image, your heart is still gonna ache, and it's still gonna remember that place. And soon, all of the stuff that you subscribe to and try to protect is gonna be gone. So,
like I said, you were putting extra shit on the story. They never told her to take the fucking video down.
What they told her?
They didn't tell her anything. They suspended her to try to hide what happened.
Oh,
They never said, "Oh, you have to take the video down or you're gonna get fired."
That's
Come
why-
on.
that's
That's
why
why I said. That's why I said I don't believe.
Did you
in
read the
anything
whole?
he
Did you read
said.
the
Yes,
bottom of that
I
one?
read the whole thing.
They said it right there at the bottom.
Where?
Shanti B was reading it when they said it.
Said she had been working.
Because they suspended her before she posted anything. So
Yeah, but no, they suspended her after they seen the video on the news.
they suspended her before she posted it.
Does she have a job right now in Subways?
Oh, I don't care.
No, she's fired because she couldn't get the video off the internet.
She posted a video. She reposted the video. They suspended her before she reposted the video. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. There's no way for them to. That's impossible.
Is Miss Shanti B
She doesn't
reading
have.
the bottom
She
of the
doesn't have
article?
camera footage, bro.
Because I was reading the article, laughing and watching the video at the same time.
I read the whole article. Nowhere did it say that she was suspended before the video was even out.
But
Why was she suspended?
Because they were trying to hide what happened. She was working alone.
Where does it say that?
She was working alone. She said that in the statement. I was working alone.
you know we were talking about Sierra's.
I heard you said Russell Wilson has a side baby.
Yeah, you were
What?
doing research on a whole topic we wasn't even talking about
What?
anymore. And you don't hear about your favorite quarterback.
That's not my favorite quarterback. I don't care about Russell Wilson.
Who's your favorite quarterback?
I don't have a favorite quarterback.
You know my Cowboys won last week.
Finally.
We 1-1.
Finally. Y'all won something.
A 56-yard field goal because I will.
Yo, y'all niggas is
Yo, we
bugs,
trash.
bro. Y'all need to
Because-
trade Zeke.
No. What we need to do is get rid of the coach.
Nah, y'all need to trade Zeke.
Sorry.
So why y'all y'all should have just kept Jason Garrett at this point.
I don't want to talk about
Because
it.
now he's killing with the Giants.
I don't want to talk about it. So is Russell Wilson having a baby or not?
Oh, I have no idea. He's rich. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Since we talking about athletes, I love this. Kyrie had tweeted out that, why you God Kyrie? You know he's my favorite player. I have to read up on him. Nah, but he did tweet out since he's been becoming another person, he feels like it's time for everybody to start living without a mask. But he didn't mean mask like the mask that we wear.
Oh, they dogged him for
They
that?
dogged him.
Oh, man.
Dogged him because he said we need to start living without a mask. But the mask he was talking
man,
about.
I feel so bad for him.
He knew it.
I feel so bad
He
for
knew he was
him.
gonna get murdered.
Oh, man.
He should have put in parentheses. I don't
hate
mean.
this world. I hate this
They're
world.
taking our jabs.
Yeah. I
Yo.
hate this world. I hate this
Kyrie
world.
knows what he be doing, bro. That shit is calculated. I hate this nigga.
But what Kyrie was
I
really
hate
talking
this
about
nigga, bro.
was taking our mask off, discovering who we are, and living without
I
fear.
hate this nigga, yo.
You
No,
understand
but
what I'm talking about,
I
right?
understood
Because
what you
This
because
nigga.
no, let me tell you, I've literally wrote this
I
down
hate
and circled
Kyrie
it
Irving,
and
bro.
said Shanti B because this
I
is something
hate
that
Kyrie,
she
bro.
always talks about, like discovering who you are, your
I
inner
just
self.
hate Kyrie, bro. He
I
needs to
know
stop
you hate
it.
Kyrie,
He needs to stop it, bro.
but I just thought it was a dope topic to touch on because
Oh, man.
I agree with him. Like when you find that to live without fear, it's crazy because when you research fear for a long time, you always tell me about fear.
Yeah.
You always it's like, is he right? But he was dumb enough how he put it because now everybody's like he's a
But
mask
people need to relax. Fuck. I'm so fucking tired.
That's comedy, bro.
Oh,
Well, I guess we shall
man.
name this episode Shanti B's Breakdown.
I just want them to relax. I saw a video. It was a preacher. He said, the next person that fucking yaks me. But if I see them, I'm gonna fuck them up. I was like, yo, that's crazy. These people are going crazy. I'm going crazy because people won't relax. We've been here way too long.
Do you agree with Kyrie? Should we live without fear? Take our mask off and be
Yes,
who we
I
really
want
are?
him to take his mask off.
This nigga,
Not his
This
mask.
nigga been taking
Yeah, not his mask.
He been taking his mask off, and that's why he hasn't won since.
That's
You
fucked up.
stupid. No, but
Nah, they said that. Hold
Cursed
on.
him.
They said that without LeBron, Kyrie is Kimba Walker.
Yes.
I love you, Kimba.
Bingo.
Welcome to New York. I love you.
Bingo. That is exactly who Kyrie Irving is without LeBron James. Because before LeBron James, what was he? Kemba Walker, bro. He was Kemba Walker. Yo, this nigga's a bum.
Yo, Kimba's not number one. Kimba's not a bum.
I'm not saying Kimba's a bum. I'm saying Kyrie's a bum.
Kyrie is not a bum.
He's a bum.
He's a 50, 40, 90 player. You know how rare that is?
50, 40, 90.
And what-
50,
and
40,
what has that guy-
90.
What has that guy?
He got a ring. He hit a.
With who?
With
With
You
LeBron.
got 6 rings.
What happened to the? What is going on with Nicki Minaj?
She's
crazy.
done for. She should have kept her mouth shut. I don't know who the fuck is behind Cardi,
Yo.
but they was powerful enough to smash that bitch apart to pieces. They shredded that bitch. They put her in a shredder.
They are destroying.
You know what the problem is? Nicki's a narcissist. It's all about her. And when people realize she's a narcissist, they know how to play her. They made her self-destruct within her own self because they know what she react to. She's never like, oh well, they got her.
Well, as y'all light up, this is gonna be our last topic of the day. It's not really a topic. Our last bit of conversation with our vibers, and we want to thank y'all for tuning in once again and clicking on our face. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I'm YO Honcho, NovaMandarke, the beautiful, lovely, talented Miss Chanty B. You know what I mean? But yo, I was reading this thing, and as soon as I read the title, I said, "Oh, this is for the ladies. This topic is for the ladies." So
For the ladies.
this is for the ladies right here. It was a sex doctor, this black woman.
Oh
beautiful
shit! I know
black
exactly
woman.
what you're talking about.
And she said, and I want Miss Chanty B to answer this. She said it takes 18 to 40 minutes to get that thing ready and willing and able if you're a grown woman.
18 to 40 minutes.
Yeah, she's right.
It takes 18 to 40 minutes to get it wet and ready and willing and able?
18 minutes.
Jesus Christ!
So you want 40?
For
so
what
you want
age
40?
woman?
So you want
For
40? No, she said
older-
no. She said all women. 18 minutes
On average,
to
18
40
minutes. And then the longest is 40. Some people are okay. So
to
what?
get
so
hold
what?
Hold on.
So what a lot of people don't understand is that there's languages to love. Men look at women's arousal as they look at theirs. I don't know that anatomy or whatever goes on down there, what it feels like.
5.2 seconds.
Yeah. For a woman, it's
More
way more work than that. Like for a woman, it's just way more work than that. Just way more work than that for us to feel like we want to have sex. So it's like you gotta stimulate the brain, and the brain is connected to that. See, our brain is like it goes very fast as lightning, but ours doesn't connect like that. It's a gradual buildup of emotions
It's
and
like planting a
intensity.
bomb.
18 to 40 minutes, bro.
That joint is like a
Yes.
suicide mission.
18
At that
to 40
point, no one's gonna even want to have sex anymore. After 40
No,
minutes,
you're not doing anything.
You're not doing it.
You're
It's
jumping.
stimulating
You're
itself.
jumping right into it. You're not holding the door open for
No,
her.
no,
You're
she
not
didn't say
doing-
no. She wasn't. See, this is why I said you had to explain it. For you didn't explain it specifically.
I know exactly what he said. He
She-
said
no,
during
she's-
sex.
No, she's talking like you guys are ready. You guys are in the mood to have sex.
Yes,
You guys are,
I understand
not all the stuff,
everything.
not holding
I'm
the
telling you
door.
from a woman's perspective. Yes,
Bro,
that
Let the woman talk. bro.
Jasmine
It's
Sullivan
not
said
shit.
that money get that pussy wet. There's certain things for women that you just aroused by. It doesn't have to be.
I'm not a woman.
It doesn't have to be a dick. We've probably seen so much dick in the world. Like nobody
Christ.
fucking cares. Like nobody cares. Like certain women don't care. We want to be stimulated mentally because that connects to our life area. I call it the life area. You know?
I'm done with her.
Two things. Number one, life area. Don't ever say
Yes,
that on this
it's the life area.
podcast
It's
ever
exactly
again.
like-
That is so odd
And I take
weird.
life
That is
too.
the weirdest shit ever.
Because I'm never going to want to look at a life area ever
Ever
again.
again.
That's
Ever
exactly
again.
where you fucking came from, and you got a life, right?
No,
you got
that's
a life,
not a life
right?
area.
Yes,
no,
it is.
No,
And
no.
it takes lives
Erase
too.
I know.
delete.
And
You
number
see the American Gods, the bitch that was devouring men in her life.
And number two, it's women right now that's watching saying, "Tell them, girl, tell them niggas about the life area." Don't
They
ever
will
say that shit on this
Don't say
podcast
that,
ever
please.
again.
No, so
It is
That's
a
your
coochie.
life area.
It is
Don't
a
let no
coochie.
nigga in there that ain't deserving.
That life area and the word moist should never be spoken.
I'm the
That's
I'm
my
the
life
world's
area. Yeah, I don't like that shit. Yeah, men don't like that because it gives them mad. It gives women mad power.
No, it doesn't. No. No one likes that word.
I like
I know a bunch of girls that be like, yo, don't ever say that word ever again.
America's most wanted.
No, that is disgusting. It is such a weird word, moist.
America's most wanted.
It's horrible. It's one of the worst words.
I'm getting a shirt that says America's most wanted, and I'm wearing it on this podcast.
Oh my God, save me, Jesus.
But life area will never be mentioned again here.
Life area.
Never. That is done. Yeah, that
I'm
is
tweeting that
disgusting.
one
I'm
out.
so sorry, guys.
I'm just gonna ask. I'm gonna be like, has anyone
gonna
ever
get-
called your
You're gonna get in a lot of trouble.
Why?
Cause you are. Just let me know.
What?
I didn't talk
Asking
about.
that?
I didn't tell you what to do with a woman's
If I
body
ask,
like the
if I
Republicans.
ask that, if I ask, does anybody call their vagina a life area?
I never
It is
said
a
don't
life
get.
area.
Don't,
I
you can't get an abortion.
Huh?
I never said anything like that. I said
Why would
life
you-
area. Don't
I was
ever
gonna
say.
say that. That's just a weird phrase.
Yeah.
It's a life area.
I like to think it's a coochie.
It's the fucking portal to this
Life
world.
area.
The
It's a
fuck is
coochie.
wrong with y'all?
It's a
Life
coochie.
area.
Y'all
so
don't
weird.
get it? Like,
No,
it's
we
the portal to the
understand.
world.
We understand
What
what
was
it is.
It's
but
a
we
whole
don't have to
fucking
call it.
Hold
portal.
on. What was
Like,
it?
I don't understand. Like,
Hold on.
it's a whole fucking portal. You get that, bitches? It's a whole portal.
on.
It is a whole portal.
I
Like,
don't
you
care
make
about your
life and
portal
it
of
comes
life.
out your fucking
You're a fucking
vagina.
X-Men.
That is amazing.
You're a fucking
Like,
X-Man.
that's a life area.
I
Fuck
never-
out of here.
I
You know
never-
how hard it is to push a baby out?
I never trusted nothing that bleeds for 7 days and live.
Yep,
Let me
don't.
tell you something, you X-Men freak. What was the first name that your mom told you what it was? A poom poom? What was it?
I don't know.
She said, wash your poom poom. What she said? Your
I don't
JJ?
I don't know.
Whatever she said, call it that. It was no longer going to be a life portal on this show. It's going to be a coochie, a poom poom.
That was just trying to
Or-
be nice on how I said pussy.
Or, see,
didn't
you
want to
just
just
be mad
see-
raw.
I didn't want to say it like
Could have
that.
just said it like that.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Life area? No.
No, see,
Life
pussy,
area
that's
is
why y'all
disgusting.
think y'all can get pussy and pussy and pussy. When you tell a bitch that's my life area, y'all get all offended.
Yeah.
Y'all get all
I'm not
offended.
trying to get
I'm
none
not
of
All
your...
offended. That's just a
offended.
weird-
You
it's not
want something
offended.
that gives life. You want
We're
to
not-
stick your dick
we're
in
not
something that
offended.
gives life and be like, it's a pussy. No, that shit is a life area.
Nah.
Get this shit straight.
Future don't rap about life areas, so I don't want nothing to do with
Alright.
it.
And that's why he keep making mistakes and creating life.
Damn, you called his kids mistakes.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Jesus
I didn't mean it
Christ.
I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like
She's
that.
talking about mistakes in women.
Like yeah, like he keeps jumping from woman to woman
No.
and not settling down.
Not the
That's
kids. We love
absolutely not what I mean.
She
But
feeds
you just
the
keep
kids,
you keep making babies everywhere and leaving these women sour.
There you go.
So that's what I mean.
You clean that shit up.
No,
like
because that's really not what I
I
mean.
know, but you clean that shit up like a G. I like it. You
No.
talented. Speaking
I'm
of
not.
y'all,
That was the truth.
'Cause
So
we about to-
the truth is easy to
we about
tell.
to get out of here because I just wanted to talk about that because I thought life areas need to be talked about.
Life areas.
Don't.
Life areas
That's the name of
matter.
this episode.
Life areas matter.
Life areas. That's what I wanted to talk about. Life areas mattering.
Yeah, that type
Number
of
one,
shit.
that's gonna be a T-shirt for this
That Texas
podcast.
shit.
And number two, life, not even a Texas thing. Life areas matter. This girl is having a big Twitter debate about should women body counts be looked at discriminatory, because that like we should live in an age now where you should be comfortable with your sexuality and saying, oh, I had sex with 15
No, we
niggas.
should. No, what you say? We live in a world where we should be comfortable with our sexuality. No, we live in a world where men need to be fucking comfortable with our sexuality. That's what the fuck the problem is.
Right.
It's not that way. Oh, we have to be.
I'm not gonna
We
discuss
have
this.
the. No, we have the whole right to sit
I'm
there.
not gonna discuss this one.
No, man, you tell a man something, he be like, oh my gosh, she's a whore.
Yeah.
No, she's experienced, motherfucker.
She
Come
can
with the game.
She can have
There we
this
go.
one.
Come with the game.
Tell
All
these
right?
hoes.
So,
Tell
please.
these niggas out here.
These bitches.
So you right? Are you right about that? So
I
we
don't
should
know
change- so we
what's
should
right.
change
I don't
these
know
rules.
what's right about that. I personally don't think you should tell anybody anything. I don't believe in a world that gives up their sexual, information. I'm just not that female. Like that's a private space for special things.
So you let hold on. So your life area is a private space for special things. This life area is great. I'm so happy I don't have one.
So happy.
Yep. Like on South Park, he thought he was pregnant.
This is why you can't watch South Park High.
I told you.
You cannot watch South Park High.
He got a sex change, and he's like, I never got my period. And he's like, what happens when you never get your period? He was like,
pregnant.
He's like, you're pregnant. He's like, oh, I am knocked up. He went to the abortion clinic and he put his legs up and was like, I'm gonna get an abortion.
Abortions are not funny.
He said, I got a vagina to get an abortion.
Yo,
But he got his penis back in episode 33.
Because it was running on a rat.
Because they had to grow it back in.
Oh, yeah.
He genetically modified his dick. It was hilarious.
I remember that. That was terrible. But yeah, they fucking banned abortion is banned in Texas.
Wow.
It is illegal to get an abortion.
So they gonna be
Texas.
chopping babies up in the back of the
And
thing.
now they have like some hotline shit where you get paid like 10 racks if you snitch on.
Yo, I'm telling on
you.
Yo, you.
Wow, I wouldn't want to live in Texas.
No bullshit.
In Texas, all they're gonna do is travel to different states.
All they gonna
Because don't get me wrong, but I remember
to the
having.
point where, like, even if you drove someone to get an abortion and you didn't know they were going to get an abortion, you can be charged. So, like, if an Uber driver picks somebody up and they drop them off somewhere and then that person goes get an abortion, the cops can charge the person that got the abortion and the person that drove them to get the abortion.
Ladies and gentlemen, condoms are free in your local medical facilities.
That's
Swallow.
crazy.
Please
Swallow.
pull it out and put
They're
it on
gonna
her
be
couch.
just all you're gonna do is have like.
Leave it on her bed.
Oh my god, you're just gonna have
on her
fucking
back, on her butt,
apartments
on her
you
face.
go
So
to and
disgusting.
homes you go to that give you abortions. Like
Leave it
that's
Just
crazy.
don't get it in
That's
her
not
hair.
stopping anything. That's
Just don't get it in her
crazy.
hair. They don't like that shit.
everywhere
See?
but inside the
They don't
life
want
area.
They want that life area to be working over there.
You can.
They need to bring more life.
Nah,
The
we
white
good.
people like, we are dying. They're taking our jabs. They're taking our jabs. We gotta.
You know that's
We gotta-
actually,
yo, they
that's,
always
that's actually really why they did that. It's because white people aren't being bored enough.
Yeah.
That's literally why.
Because
This is not a white people bashing.
it's not. We're not bashing their actions. That's
it's
what the census said.
No, it's not bashing. It's like facts. Like the reason why they're going so hard against abortion is because there's not enough white.
And white
people
girls
being
have
born.
abortions a
A
lot.
lot.
Yeah, until they make it out of college.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it said on the thing we was watching. What was we watching?
South
And it was
Park.
just- yeah.
How do I reach these keys?
That's what these keys.
He said they cheat. He said the white people. That's how they get it. That's how they get ahead. They have abortions until they out of
You
college.
said, you see, you have abortion and now you gotta stay here. You gotta make the choice to stay here and never go to college. The white girls get abortions until they get through.
Yo, that's crazy.
But don't watch South Park High at 2:30 in the morning. You start saying shit like this. How do I get them to these kids? They're taking our jabs.
Ooh, yeah, and then you know who's gonna be taking their jobs?
The Chinese, but we are not talking about that right
Woo, y'all better get y'all working game up because they work.
Wait.
They work really,
Time out.
really great.
Did y'all see the house that was built in 2 days? It was 3D printed.
Who did it?
Some white people.
Oh.
It's a 3D printed house.
now. They are trying to
They
live.
made that shit in 2 days.
They are trying to live nowhere again. Look, I'm out.
No, but do you know what that would mean? If that shit is proven to be sustainable, niggas' jobs is gonna be destroyed.
They're taking the
They're
jabs.
gonna be taking jabs.
I tell you, they dream of free labor
They're trying
again.
they're trying to
They
do
dream
automation.
of
Remember
free
the
labor.
automation-
That's called
automation.
free
It's
labor.
automation.
White men have always been here. This slavery mind, this I don't want to work and I'm gonna make somebody else work for me.
Yo,
That's why they
I have
dream
I
of
have
robots.
I have a funny ass racist joke.
Oh my God, are we gonna say racist joke?
It's a
Racist
comedy.
joke.
Let's
It's
go.
comedy.
What's up?
So, it's a thread on Twitter where somebody said, as much as I hate racism, racism is pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a thread of just racist shit that's just mad funny.
They don't make no damn sense.
No,
Don't try to preference your comments. Just say
No,
the joke.
so here's the joke.
I got a bet to
The
catch.
joke was, some white dude was like, he was complaining about something, and the black guy was like, well, we didn't ask to be here. He said, trust me, if we knew you was gonna complain this much, we would have picked our own cotton. When I tell you I cried because it had me in tears because it was such a great comeback.
Because it's hot, number one. Number
it's
two,
a great comeback. That's a great comeback.
You want to know what a great comeback was? Shout out to my man Mitch, who told me that the only time a white man winks at a black man is through the barrel of a gun. So that's a better joke for you than the one that nobody knows. So I want y'all to have a beautiful day.
He better not wink at me.
I want y'all to have a beautiful day. I want y'all to enjoy the rest of y'all week. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank our vibers for tuning in. Miss Chanty B, thank you for tuning in. NovaMandarke, thank you for tuning in.
Tuning in.
You're high.
We're on the show,
right,
bro.
And I want to thank you for tuning in. I am your lovely host with the most. I am Yo Honcho. Yo, what didn't Diddy do? I don't know, but here goes the outro.
We're in a marathon.
Yeah, what didn't Diddy do?
Bye.
All right,
he didn't
cool.
play in the NBA.
If you had one wish, ladies and gentlemen, what would it be? If you want me to take my advice, I hate doing this because y'all gonna interrupt. If you had one wish, what would it be? Take my advice. Don't be selfish. Wish for world peace. Thank you and good night.
More wishes.
I wish for ultimate power.
Hate you.
OG Wild West.
I'm used to counting